Sid Buddha. Hey, Chat Sports. Hey, Sid Buddha. I was just wondering about your thoughts on what you think the NBA All-Star Reserve should be. Let's go ahead and show the starters, Sam, just so I don't get mixed up here. So the starters are as follows. Then I'll think about some reserves here. The East, obviously it'll be Team LeBron, Team Durant, but the Eastern Conference, voting-wise, it was Kyrie, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Giannis, Joel Embiid, Steph Curry, Luka, LeBron, Kawhi, and Nikola Jokic. Obviously, James Harden will be a reserve. Damian Lillard, there was a lot of debate between him and Luka for the Western Conference starter next to Steph Curry. Anthony Davis will be hurt. He probably won't play in the game. Paul George, I think, is one. He's having a pretty good year. Jaylen Tatum and Jayson Brown. I just flipped those. Jeez Louise, get it together. Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum are both averaging 25. Those are some names to keep in mind. I'm sure I'm missing a ton, but yeah, I think there's still a lot of talent out there that could be some reserves for the NBA All-Star Game. I like the question, Sid, but appreciate that. For the Eastern Conference, other than the Celtics here, how about Ben Simmons? He's having a pretty good year once again. I think he could be another name there. Producer Sam's doing some research for me, so we're going to try and come up with some fresh names here. Devin Booker, Chris Paul. Chris Paul has been awesome. Those are a lot of names, so keep some of those in mind for potential reserves for the All-Star Game. Name a player that will be an All-Star. There's Producer Sam doing things on the fly for me, trying to make me look better. Name a player that will be an All-Star this year that's not a starter, obviously. Obvious one, Damian Lillard. Big argument for him to be a starter. He was not voted in, but he will definitely be a reserve. BBK, what is the best trade ideas for Kevin Love and Andre Drummond? Celtics, probably. They need a big. I don't know if they'll trade for Kevin Love. I think Drummond's more likely because he's on a rental. But I think any bigs that are available, the Celtics should have interest in. Now, we actually have a Los Angeles Lakers YouTube channel. If you're watching on our main Chat Sports channel, we have channels of all four of these teams. Lakers Report at youtube.com/LakersTV, over 31,000 subscribers. Golden State Warriors Today has over 13,000 subscribers. You can go subscribe to that one at youtube.com/WarriorsTV. We have a Dallas Mavericks channel at 12,700 subscribers. That link is youtube.com/MavsTV. And then our Celtics channel, one of our newer ones here at Chat Sports, youtube.com/CelticsTV, crossed 4,000 subs recently. Go check out our team channels. We're always looking to grow. We could add more teams in the future. Go subscribe to those, and hey, maybe your team will be next. And of course, subscribe to our main channel at Chat Sports, youtube.com/ChatSportsTV, because the more subscribers we get equals the more videos you guys get for 100% free. Subscribe, hit that big red button. You don't want to miss any of our coverage here at Chat Sports. Utah for life, baby. Should the Jazz trade Mike Conley, and if so, where? I don't know if the Jazz should do anything. Don't screw up the mojo. What have they won, 20 out of 21 or something like that? The Utah Jazz have been unbelievable this season. I keep expecting them to go on a little bit of a skid, but it's just not happening. Sure, if they want to shop Conley and get another piece in there, they can, but don't screw up the mojo, man. They got things brewing in Utah. Who will win the NBA title this year? Perfect question for that. Could the Jazz win it? I think at this point you at least have to make them a legitimate contender. There's no doubt about that. I think the lack of fans actually could help them because they're not going to have to go into some raucous environment. They can just focus on playing basketball. I think the Jazz are contenders. You got the Lakers, the Clippers, the Nets. I think there's 4 or 5 teams in the mix. Let me know what you guys think. Robert Bruce, Celtics, Thompson, second round for Drummond. Tristan Thompson and a second for Drummond. I don't think the Raptors say yes to that. The Cavs say yes to that. Why do they want Tristan Thompson? Because they already have Jared Allen as their starter moving forward. Thompson's under contract for 2 years. He doesn't help them. They don't want to bring him back, by the way. He's already been with the Cavs for a lot of his career. They're going young. Tristan Thompson doesn't make sense for Cleveland there. I don't think that's going to happen. What about Nikola Vucevic? By the way, for the Celtics, I do like getting Drummond, just not for that trade package. For Nikola, yeah, I'd love to see it. It's going to cost you a lot because Vucevic is 23-10 guy, but I'm intrigued. You'd probably have to ship out Marcus Smart in a trade for Nikola Vucevic, but I think that would be worth it. Could they take Kimba off your hands? That would be nice with his contract. But yeah, 23 and 11 with that three-point shooting at the center spot, he would give the Celtics instant credibility at the center position. Use hashtag NBA or Super Chat to get your questions on the show. We'll ask you this question. Should the Celtics trade for Nikola Vucevic? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I'd try to do it. I think it'd be a great idea. So get your votes in, Y for yes or N for no. Follow me on Twitter at HGramNFL. I do NFL and NBA takes over on my Twitter page, so go give me a follow over there. If I missed your question, you can ask me over there. You can either tweet at me or slide in the DM. So go ahead and follow me. I'm at HGramNFL, and I'll answer any questions you have over there. About Kevin Love, BBK Animal asks, his contract's brutal. Maybe he gets bought out, but he's got 3 years left on his deal, so he's probably not going to agree to that. I'd like to see him in Boston, but do they want to trade for that contract? They can with the trade exception they have, but that's a lot of salary over the next 3 seasons. We've got some NBA jerseys available for you guys at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys for all 30 NBA teams. You can get the classic green Mavericks ones for Luka and a couple of other players as well. Go to chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. All 30 NBA teams. We got the Mavs, we got the Nets, you got the Lakers, the Celtics, of course, and the Golden State Warriors. So go ahead and pick up a jersey for all of your favorite teams and favorite players. Again, that link is below. It's chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Some of these are on sale. If you look around at that link, you'll be able to find some good deals at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Different styles, different color schemes. Alternate uniform options are available as well. That link will be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Rep your favorite team, rep your favorite player, and go ahead and pick up a NBA jersey today. Jeffrey Sergin with the Celtics question. Vucevic to the C's and Magic get Daniel Tice, Romeo Langford, Carson Edwards, 2 firsts and 2 seconds. I don't hate it. Couple of firsts, some young pieces there for Nikola Vucevic. I'm down. Sign me up. Where can I sign the dotted line? I think you need a little more contract evening out there. You may have to throw like a Marcus Smart in there, but maybe take out Langford for Smart. Could happen. Therese Basin, where will Blake Griffin be? Not in Detroit. He will get bought out. They're going to try and trade him. I don't think they'll find a trade partner, and then they will buy him out, and he will sign with a contender. I don't know which contender it'll be. Maybe it's the Lakers. Maybe it's a team like the Warriors. We'll have to wait and see.